All right, we're at the high jump mat, and today we're gonna do drill where we run circle runs, and I'm gonna show you a really quick, easy way that I use to get a quick circle measured out that they can use for drills as they run their curved approach. So I've got chalk and I've got a measuring tape. So if you have someone to help you, this goes a lot easier, but I'll also show you how you can do it if you're by yourself. For starters, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. So I'm a left-footed jumper. Left-footed jumpers are gonna come in. They're gonna jump from their outside foot as they go over. So we wanna get roughly the area of where I'm gonna be jumping from. So a really simple, basic way to do it is just come over here, just put your arm out, and you could say this is a rough estimate. And for this drill, that's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna come right here. I might maybe step 1 foot in, maybe. So I'm gonna come right here, and I'm gonna take my measuring tape. I'm gonna take a piece of chalk. I'm gonna grab my chalk and I'm gonna put a little piece of chalk right there, okay? Nice and easy. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to measure the center of the mat. So if I come over here, I put that out here. Now the way I do it is I can just set it and then I pull, and when I pull, it unwinds. And that way I don't have to worry about, well, putting it and doing scooching away, right? So full distance is 13, 14 feet, so roughly 7. And I just so happen to know that the center of the lining just so happens to be about right here. So then I can take this, and I've now got my center of my lining. So I've got the chalk. I'll just say my center's right there. So now I've got my center line. So now what I'm gonna do, remember I have my piece of chalk there? Well, I'm gonna take my measuring tape. I'm now gonna put it right here. And I am going to bring it out to the center line. So I've got that center coming right through here, right? Now, for different athletes and different skill levels, they're gonna have a different approach, right? So some younger kids, they might be on just a few steps and they're only, I don't know, 6 to 8 feet out wide. So they might only be coming out here versus collegiate athlete, they could be 13 feet, even 14 feet for the males, right? So it can roughly vary on how far your circle is gonna be, but there's a lot of complicated ways to measure out the radius, measure out your angles. This is real simple, ready? We go from the point here. I'm gonna roughly go about, I'll say 13 feet. We'll keep it at 13 just to keep it simple. 15, so we'll go 13 feet out. I think I'm at 13, let's check. So I have 13 there. I'm gonna bring this in line with my center line, which is right here. Put a piece of chalk right here. All right, so if I was by myself, the way I would do it is I would take this, I would roll it up to 13. I would set it down on the flat side and I would just walk around. If I have a partner, which I do, so what I'm gonna do is the partner is then gonna come over here. They're gonna put their finger right here on the 13. And so I'm gonna rotate around just like this. So for starters, I have it here. Nice and easy. So I've got my line drawn out. Now all I'm gonna do is just kind of walk away and around. So I'm here. I can now just kind of move out right here. And I'm just gonna make a small little line that's a straight line tangent, just like that. And now you can watch me do it. Right here. A few steps out. Right here. And last one right there. Okay, so I got my nice curve. It comes through. Now notice that it was coming straight in from here to there. Now, when an athlete counts out their marks out, it would be from the center line 13 feet out, which is actually out here, right? Now, if you're wanting to do some full approach circles, then you're gonna take that same concept, but instead you're gonna go all the way out 13 plus whatever the half distance is, and that way you can get a big radius in. And for us, if we're just doing short approach, really we want like a 4-step approach. We want to keep it nice and tight to work on really having that lean. So now I could just go from a little 4-step approach right here, and I'm just going to count 2 rights and jump. So right, jump, and now I can follow this curve to get me some jumping drills, or it's a good way to keep myself nice and tight and work on circle drills. So here's some basic circle drills that I use for warm-up. So I do actually like to do these in my warm-ups. For start, I will do just a nice jog, trot, low heel recovery, nice and easy, okay? So I'll just go right here and I'll just focus on arms, okay? Then once I get there, then I'm gonna come up and come into more of a trot. So now I'm getting a little more bouncy, working on my legs, working on my arms, and focusing on that lean. Another thing to note is my arm is always kind of doing this motion right here, because I don't want to come across because my body's going to turn. So the next drill I'm going to do is, obviously I'm a left-footed jumper. So if I'm a left-footed jumper, I'm going to be running this way. If I'm a right-footed jumper, I'm going to be running clockwise. Left foot, counterclockwise. Next drill I'll do is like a high knee, but it's like a high knee cycle. So I'm working on, as I come around, I'm kind of like striking backwards. So after I come up over my knee, I'm working on kind of striking, attacking backwards. Then I'm going to do a straight leg shuffle. So I'll do a straight leg shuffle, really focusing on leaning. After I do a full straight leg shuffle with leaning, then I'm going to do a straight leg shuffle, my inside foot, and a quick step on my outside foot. Straight leg shuffle, get that lean, and then right here, I can focus on that lean. And then you can progress from there to some runs, to some skips, big skip, small skip, small skip, big skip, small. And you can do all kinds of variations. That's a quick, easy way to get a short approach circle, to do little drills and short approach pop-ups. Next one.